Judy, I'm fucking live. All right, hang on. Do what I can. Let me fix the fucking camera. I am in a dark room. God damn it. Okay, the camera's there. Yay! Okay, cool. All right, there's that. 134. We're gonna wait till 135 and we'll start. This time I already checked the audio, so we're good. I'm gonna get better at these. Hang on. Alright, that's for if there's any questions pertaining to the game. Welcome, I'm Ayato666. We're here to do a 15-minute look at the Banner Saga. I heard the third one's coming out in, like, I think a week or two for the PlayStation, and I'm actually considering starting the series. I've been in, like, a fucking strategy kick for some reason. I just discovered Disgaea, and I'm fucking having a blast. So, expect a lot of these kind of games, but there's a lot of stuff I like, there's a lot I didn't like, so I wanted to showcase 15-minute look at this baby. Let me do what we normally do. The Banner Saga, made by Versus Evil LLC. Embark on your own epic journey in this critically acclaimed tactical RPG, where your strategy choices directly affect your personal story, as well as the outcome of conflicts encountered during your struggle for survival in this Viking-inspired tale. A 2D fantasy realm inspired by Norse mythology. Immerse yourself in the beautifully hand-drawn combat sequences and animations, accompanied by an evocative score from Grammy-nominated composer Austin Wintory. Player choice that drives your own narrative. Every decision you make in travel, conversation, and combat has a meaningful effect on the outcome as your story unfolds. Strategic combat with consequences, victory or defeat, and even the permanent loss of a character depends on which characters you choose to take into battle and what decisions you make afterwards. Alright, we're going to really quick. I don't know why it says resume. I deleted the save. I've tried to do this before and failed. Alright. What? That's not the math. 151, stupid. The story's... Oh, great. Well, we just read that anyways. That's awesome, though. Different perspectives. Check this out. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance. I think it's tennis. Tenuous? Fuck you. Driving black destroyers, called Dredge, deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Damn, it's darker in here than I thought. My bad. Learning experience. I'm going to get better as I go. Any questions? Stoic. What? I tagged Stoic now. I tagged Versus Evil. Any questions pertaining to the game will gladly be answered at the end, but this series is about their work. Also, Austin Wintory, fucking love that composer. He did Journey. The music for Journey. I don't think he did Flower.
Several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
It's funny, they look fucking normal here. You'll see why I'm saying that.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long
Look at the sun right there.
none of us can be certain how long it has been this way.
It'd be depressing as
Some
fuck.
of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds.
They already sound like the journey just started. They sound exhausted and
We
like,
have been
fuck
warned
this.
by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I here.
Yeah, probably.
We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Cool. Well, I hope it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I was gonna say this series is interesting. I know that there was like a team of three talented people that are really good and renowned for strategy games. But on the last one, they parted a little bit, so I wonder how much it's going to affect the story. I hope it doesn't. I'm thinking of doing the series. I want to see if anyone's even interested in it before we do it. So I thought I'd do this instead of devoting hours and hours to a gigantic game. Let you beautiful people decide. And if nothing comes of it, I just made a 15. I'm using this as a tool because it syncs it for us. We can have live people ask questions. I think it's the coolest way to do it, and why sit here and waste time editing when I can play games and focus on all the stuff we all want, which is more fun, more content. So, I hope people like this idea. Just something to battle. See what I mean? Look how fucking giant they are. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking for a tougher fight than they bargained for. Alright, use the right stick to pan around, L2 and R2 to zoom in, which I really like. It is a beautiful game, but you can see in the beginning here, there's some copy and paste, but that's okay. There's no faces on these people. Still a beautiful game, again, indie game. But I'm just pointing out what I noticed. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. The ring shows your shield banger is active. Sounds like a guy who sticks his cock in his shield. The blue tiles around him show where he can move. Some characters fill more tiles than others. No shit, he's fucking huge. The horned allies... He's not really that much bigger. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl who take up 4 tiles each. While humans fill only a single tile. Okay, they're pretty fucking big. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Use the left stick and move them there. Boop. Thorg hungry. Thorg one pushy smash. Enemy tiles are red and pulse if the enemy's in range. To target a nearby enemy, use the left stick to select the attack icon and target that bitch. Okay, boom. You could choose either to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers, it's weird how they did this because it's completely opposite of what's there. Like that's armor, that's strength. But they did strength and armor, whatever. The numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage that you'll do to that stat. What's shield wall? Adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Run through 2 spaces. What? That doesn't even make sense. Run through 1, run through 2 spaces. To break each unit in the way. Plus normal strength damage to target. That's fucking cool. So he can just like, and plow people the fuck out of the way. What's this? God damn! That's health. That's R3. Okay. Aww. Well, we know what strength is. It's basically like their HP. If it falls to 0, the character dies. It also affects how hard they'll hit, which is a pretty fucking cool touch. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. Huh? This enemy only has 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. How the fuck do I know that? Oh, he hits for 5. Wait, am I the enemy? No, that should be his stats. What the fuck are my stats? How do you know it's gonna kill him? Oh, because I hit for 9. I see. 12 and 9. I see. No, that's total of them, isn't it? I don't... What the fuck? What? I don't know what this up on the D-pad is. Use the left stick and X to fist this guy hard. Alright, let's fist him. Boop! And then they don't teach you what that means yet. Whatever, just do it. There's fucking elemental too. There's magic. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. The enemy turns always alternate, even if you're outnumbered. Okay. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield banger's high armor. What? Now it's Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of those enemies, but all characters use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By moving on gold tiles, you can move further than usual at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemies show how close you have to be in range. Okay, get the fuck over there. Alright, move them into range. There you go. They do not move fast. How can he plow them? It doesn't seem like they can run. Maybe they'll teach you later. I didn't play this very long. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Your unit menu combat options include move, ability, attack, and end turn. Alright, and we're going to do ability. Alright. The ability description appears in the tooltips below. Warhawk's Tempest ability allows him to slam multiple enemies at once. Use the left and right on the D-pad and select the enemy and then confirm with X. This guy. Damn! That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. Now there's only 1 enemy left. Players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. That's fucked up. Check the initiative to see how your order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row, but what do you mean not guaranteed? If a character does not move his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest his turn. Pussy. Looks like your chieftain is in some trouble. Your shield banger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Oh, that's what that is. The stars are willpower. Use the left stick and X to select the fist. Press R1 to add a star. And this is determined by your extortion. What? What the fuck is extortion stat? I don't even know where that is. Green. It's a chain. Okay. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Add a star to kill this enemy. Boop. 1 renown. It's got an interesting premise, and I really like it. I had a little bit of problems with the writing, but you'll get used to it. It's definitely a different world.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed.
Damn, that's
watched
awesome.
man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves.
Yep, that's how we do it.
This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south.
It looks like they're
of the
hiding his
city,
boner.
strangling trade.
I see what I see.
Well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
The fuck kind of wolves do you deal with, and why do they have horns? Brofist.
I'm in a bad way, my friend.
Why is he doing
Let me
brofist?
finish this fight. And
Oh, he's
I'll
leaning.
gladly send you on your way with double our king's
Sorry.
strength. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Now, I can't tell you how much this actually affects the game, unfortunately. What the fuck kind of bug is that? That's great. I love living in the country and discovering new insects. God damn it. Only the sun has stopped. Chapter 1. What the fuck? I can't tell you how deeply this affects it and how it carries over game to game, but I plan to find out if people are interested in watching it. If not, I'm going to forego it, but I want people to know it looks pretty goddamn cool. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. And you loaded that? These names and stuff are the only problem I had. I had problems reading some of the stuff because it's just worded really weirdly. But I mean, you know, in times of war, I don't fucking feel like people would pull out a fucking thesaurus and whatever. I'm gonna call him Eric. Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. What? You wipe his asshole? Ubin, isn't it? I wish you'd say the names or something. Like, I don't mind fantasy games doing this, but if they're gonna do weird names and stuff, they should fucking say them somewhere in the movie. That way you have an idea of how to say it. Then you're learning as you go. It's not too bad. Do I have a lazy eye? It is? The governor tells me that you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. Yeah? It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. What? I guess it's better than buns in the oven. Why'd your hair do that? It's fucking weird. That's like being able to move your ear, but you move your hair. Oh, I can do that with my, Sure, that's pretty fucking... It's pimp. What does he want exactly? Scalfings? I have no idea. That you didn't hack up in the Great Hall, scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. We're hoping you join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Oh, this is on a PS4 Pro, by the way, just so you know. I don't know if they programmed it for a Pro, though. Still looks beautiful. I like the way it runs. Okay, here we go. Boop. Can tell it was made for PC, that's for damn sure. Let me handle this. Why do I have a quill? What the fuck's he doing with the quill? You meander through rows of open-face houses. Open face? And eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. I see what I mean? One man in particular blanches as you approach. I have no idea what some of these fucking words even mean. I'm not in the mood today. For what? For your bullshit. For talking to an idiot. The Sculfing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago. So when you tried to tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. Huh? I don't talk to... They don't talk to me. There need some help here. I don't have the patience for this. Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk all across the ground. Gods, Eric. Laying on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the skulfings? I have no idea what that word is. Nobleman, up by the east wall. But that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of Eric's hand. Oh, okay. Gathering, he's like, fuck ya. Gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Gunnulf, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, I just bought it while you were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. It's debatable. Gunnulf goes off to look at more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a skulfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall. It's a meat hall? Is the question. Best I can tell, the name's ironic, don't you think? Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I like it. It's just, like I said, a little bit of problems with the reading for me. Hopefully they get better. I mean, I think it's the first time these guys have worked together, so they did what they could. I like it. I'm really fucking impressed with it. I really want to see if we want this on the channel, so let me know. If you give it a thumbs up, we will start this as a series on the channel. Again, if you want Facecam, you got to let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of try to stick away from Facecam. Facecam is going to be for the 15s and for like series that are really near and dear to my heart. Just because it takes a lot of work and I don't have as much time. It's not a job for me. It's just for fun. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm Ayato666. There seems to be no questions, so I'm just going to head out. This is my 15-minute look at the Banner Saga. Take care, my friends. Peace out.